Welcome to Wicked Walpole, the show that spotlights local businesses and shows you what Walpole has to offer. I'm your host, Ava Straccia, and on today's episode, we're stopping to smell the roses. This husband-wife duo is proud to provide a product that has the power to celebrate life's most important milestones. That's right, today we're here at Flowers and More. I'm Carrie Brower. I'm the owner of Flowers and More Design Studio and the floral coordinator.
I'm Raymond Brower, and I'm the other owner of Flowers and More Design Studio.
On my birthday, my mom would always send me flowers. And so you just get that feel of what it feels like to receive flowers, what it is to have flowers. And then when I went to college, I was able to work in a flower shop, and I really enjoyed working with the flowers, the plants. There's a calmness to it that is very satisfying. And I also feel like I do very well with working with people and finding out about them and what's important to them. Just like when I receive flowers for my birthday, it makes a big difference on finding out what's important to them, because flowers are the gift that you don't have to say anything.
I'm from Massachusetts.
I was always living in Texas. I'm native-born Texan.
And then after just a year or two of college here in Massachusetts, I ended up moving to Texas.
We met at the University of Texas in San Antonio through a mutual friend. And from there, I had been working at a flower shop while I was getting my way through college and getting my degree. After getting my degree, I decided that I really missed the floral industry.
I've always been a business major, and I've always had a knack for math. And
your family is Dutch, so that was another connection that we had from the beginning, is that I loved the flowers and that his family comes from a country that grows all those flowers. So after finding out that there was a flower shop for sale up here in New England, it was a great opportunity for us to make the big jump and move from Texas, where we had met, got married, and then we opened Flowers and More Design Studio at the Bristol Square location. We were there for 10 years, and then from there, we moved it to this location, which has been 15 years, so a total of 25 years this coming November that we've owned Flowers and More Design Studio. So it's been a great opportunity for us and our family.
It's been a good partnership.
Yeah, that has been. Working with your spouse is great. It's good 99% of the time.
You mentioned earlier how big the place was. I work over there, and then she works over there.
Sometimes I work over there, and then he works over there. We used to ride to work together, and that was our
one car. Of course, we work at the same place.
So for the longest time, we couldn't drive together because that was just no. But we're much better.
We still can't drive together.
Flowers and More. The more is more of what you're looking for. And that really stems from our customer service. We do follow-up calls to customers to make sure that the flowers are good. We're always handing out our card. Please call us if you have any questions. We're taking things out to people's cars and seatbelting them in. It's all those little bits. Of course, you can grab a bouquet at the grocery store, but you don't know what's in it. You don't know how long it's been there. You don't know where it came from, and you don't know how to care for it. Here, we try to educate our customer so that when they receive flowers, they can make them last. We're not just going to sell you something and not expect you to come back. We're looking for a customer that we're going to see again and again. And then the quality of our flowers. The type of quality of flowers that you buy from Flowers and More is going to be different than the grocery store. We buy a higher quality. And then the design. That is probably the most important portion of it.
There are, assembly line, warehouses that are building bouquets and trying to do vases that emulate a lot of the work that a floral designer does, but it's never really going to truly match up to, hands-on and the intense talent that goes into, doing something that's really couture and something that's really bespoke.
We pay a lot for our designers to be able to create, know how to put things together to be able to present them in the fashion that the client is looking for. And that could be something that's very modern to very wildflowery or anything in between. And that can be very important to the client. We find that weddings and birthdays and anniversaries are great, and it's wonderful to receive flowers, and we feel that every event is important. But working with families when a passing has happened is probably the most important work we'll do, because the flowers can help in the grieving. To see something beautiful to represent somebody's life is very important in that time. And so I feel like that is some of the most important work we do.
That was our most profound business transition from what was, an everyday florist to a real funeral florist. And working with families was...
Those are very typical.
Being led into a part of life that, is very private and very, very tender and very vulnerable. And so people place a lot of trust in us. A lot of customers that have coming in for 20 years, 25 years.
It's amazing to see that whole circle of life. It feels like we are really a part of the community.
Somebody came in yesterday. We did our wedding flowers. And she was talking about it here. We recognized the name. And
her like, this looks familiar. She's like, you did my wedding 20 years ago, and I'm here for prom flowers for my son. So it's really amazing to be a part of that.
Walpole's great. We've looked at moving a couple of times. We've looked at satellites. We've looked at growing. But Walpole has always been everything that, we've ever needed. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for 25 years.
Oh my God.
It's been a long time.
We didn't think that that was going to last this long. My goodness.
Thank you to Carrie and Ray for inviting me into their shop, and on one of the busiest days of the year, no less. For all of your floral needs, be sure to visit Flowers and More, located on 1075 Main Street. And special thank you to our platinum sponsors, Walpole Cooperative Bank, the Straccia Law Group, the ladies at Renewing Confidence Medical Aesthetics and Advanced Skincare and Hair Removal, and the Walpole Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for keeping small businesses in the spotlight. For Wicked Walpole, I'm Ava Straccia, signing off. Thanks for watching.